Hi, everyone. Welcome to our new special mindful moments. These are mindful moments that you can do in approximately 5 minutes or less. I will be your host for many of these. My name is Sarah Rodenburgh, and I'm a unified arts teacher at the middle school. So, first, let's talk about why mindfulness matters. One of the things that we do from the moment we are born is we instinctively take our first breath. Breathing is something that impacts our heart rate and therefore also impacts our ability to be able to think clearly, because the way our brains work is they are bottom up processors. So we start with basic functions like our breathing and our heart rate and work all the way up to thinking. So if we can control our breathing, we can control our thinking. So, by focusing on our breath, as I just mentioned, we can actually control our thoughts, our feelings, our behavior, and even our overall physical sense of our bodies, our physiology. So, by connecting our breathing and our heart rate, if we are able to slow down our breathing, we're also able to slow down our heart rate. By slowing our breathing, we actually increase the amount of oxygen that goes into our muscles, which allows us to relax the tension out of our muscles and allows us, therefore, then to relax and lower our anxiety and stress levels. So, as you begin this journey into mindfulness, there's a couple of things to remember. First and foremost, and probably most importantly, you cannot do mindfulness incorrectly. The fact that you're doing it and trying to do it is a victory in and of itself. But it is something that takes practice, because we as human beings live in a world where we're constantly multitasking. And what mindfulness demands of us is to sit and focus and be attentive to the moment that is in front of us. So initially, you might feel some anxiety or self-consciousness. Realize this is temporary and it will go away the more you practice this skill. Something else to keep in mind is you are in control of this process, of your breathing, of your thinking, and you can stop whenever you want to. So it's not something that should be forced upon you. It's something you're choosing to do. At the same time, if when you're doing mindfulness, you find that your mind is wandering, give yourself the grace and permission to recognize this is going to happen and just bring yourself right back to your breathing and focusing on that instead. Very important when you are doing mindfulness, you want to find somewhere that you feel both safe and comfortable. The more safe and comfortable you feel, the more you're going to be able to naturally relax and pay particular attention to being mindful. In doing that, you will need to decide if you want to keep your eyes opened or closed when you're doing mindfulness. There's no right or wrong way. You can actually focus on the floor or a point on the wall if you want to keep your eyes open. You're going to practice deep breathing, and this is going to allow you to, in moments when you're feeling particularly stressed or anxious, to be able to call upon these skills and be able to use them in situations that will really help you ease that tension, ease that stress, ease that discomfort. So with those things in mind, let's get ready to embark on this mindful journey.